This is The Killing Place, an Alexa Chase Suspense Thriller, Book 6. Written by Kate Bold. Narrated by Tim Alexander. Prologue. A small house on the outskirts of Flagstaff, Arizona. 10 p.m. Tamara Drew, as she called herself now, stared at her phone, wondering if she should go through with it. She was tired of her new life, tired of her daily lies, and wanted some real human contact. She had bought a burner phone at a convenience store, like some common criminal. A phone that couldn't be traced. She hadn't used it yet. It had no names or numbers in the contact list, not like Tamara's phone, which had the number of the real estate agency where she worked as a receptionist, the numbers of a few acquaintances who couldn't really be called friends, and the number of a law enforcement office in Phoenix she had promised herself she would never call. No real numbers, no real people she had real feelings for. All those numbers were written in her tidy handwriting on a little piece of paper she had hidden in her pocket before she moved here. She had that out now, for the second time in 3 years. It lay unfolded in her lap, its bent edges like outspread, welcoming arms of her old life. Tamara had decided she needed to call one of those numbers. Mom? No. She was approaching 80 and had a bad heart. The shock might kill her. Tamara wasn't even sure she was still alive. They'd tell her, right? Maybe not. James? No. Bad idea. James had probably forgotten about her anyway, the bastard. Rebecca? Yes, her sister. That's who she could call. They'd always been pretty close, and while Rebecca would be seriously mad at her lack of contact for the last 3 years, she wouldn't do anything stupid like tell anyone Tamara had called. So she'd call Rebecca. Her sister could be relied on to tell her all the news without blabbing. Rebecca had always been the good sister, the one who led a respectable, boring life, and disapproved of her little sister's antics. Tamara had always found that annoying, but Rebecca's level-headedness was an advantage in this situation. It would keep Tamara safe. Still, 3 years. Tamara took a deep breath and began to punch in the numbers. About halfway through, she abruptly hung up and dropped the burner phone like it really was burning her. It could, if she didn't use it carefully. She knew that. But she couldn't resist. She had to call. Picking up the phone, she took another deep breath and punched the number in quickly before she could change her mind. The phone rang. Tamara felt a spike of panic and nearly hung up.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?